2, Seattle Prep B, Lane 3, Oregon Rowing A, Lane 4, Oregon Rowing B, Lane 5, Pocock A, and Lane 6, Seattle Prep A. So this is really a Seattle Prep Oregon Pocock showdown. 2 boats from each of those institutions here, and we'll see who emerges with what. So presently, just based on the time trials, Oregon Rowing Unlimited did have the fastest men's 2V quad on the course during the time trials. If I recall correctly, they were very, very close in the time trials too, so we should see a race develop, at least between these Oregon Rowing Unlimited boats, if nothing else. So yeah, don't discount Seattle Prep and Pocock, though, because they have some sculling acumen that they have been showing throughout the course of this weekend, and would not be surprised if we see more of that today. As we look at our screen right now, I think we can safely say that it looks like Oregon Rowing Unlimited in the lead. However, I think I see Seattle Prep. Or no, that's Pocock. I think I see Pocock in a medal position, potentially in bronze. Too early to tell for real, though, so please take everything I say with a few grains of salt.
Yeah, these boats are definitely very close together.
Yeah.
We have lane 3 right now, Oregon Rowing Unlimited A, in a leadership position here.
Yeah.
But again, it is very, very close.
I think there's a race developing for Pocock and Seattle Prep
That's
over
right.
on the right of the screen. I think that we are seeing a showdown and a throwdown, maybe even a hoedown if one of them brought their cowboy hat to the event.
Well, that's right. Get your alfalfa sticks ready here, too, and come down to the beach because we have quite a race shaping up here. Again, Oregon Rowing Unlimited, and I'm going to give it to another Oregon Rowing Unlimited boat, followed by Seattle Prep, followed by Pocock on the outside, our lane 1, but furthest away from the shore. But it is definitely Oregon and Oregon.
Yeah, they're duking it out. They're looking left and right. You can tell that this is an inter-squad rivalry for the ages, and it is tough to tell who's going to emerge victorious, aside from the fact it's going to be an Oregon Rowing Unlimited boat. That seems pretty clear right now.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely a race for bragging rights here. Look at these guys really going for it. They're like, oh, no.
It looks like lane 4, which is Oregon Rowing B, is in that lead. Followed by their counterparts, Oregon Rowing A for silver, and I think it's going to be Prep
Seattle
for
Prep.
bronze. Yeah.
Yep, Seattle Prep, but between lane 5 and 1.
Oh my goodness.
I think lane 5 has got it.
I think Pocock's actually going to get that bronze. I think Pocock, wow, walked through Prep in the last instance there. Dang, that was a sprint from Pocock. Holy smokes,
And there you
folks.
have it. Unofficially, our top 4 qualifiers.
Well done to these 2V men's quads. That was some slick racing from Oregon Rowing Unlimited, continuing their quad dynasty here in the Northwest. Exceptional racing out of them, and well done to that Pocock crew that clinched the bronze right out from under Seattle Prep at the last minute. It really seemed like that Pocock crew just discovered another gear. They might not even made the blah, 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 blah. They might not have even known that they had that exceptional extra gear. Yeah, a lot of tired faces at the end of this race. You can see these scullers have definitely put in the work this weekend.
Well, as a coxswain, that makes me very happy. I hope to see very tired faces.
Absolutely. Yeah, wow. Good times and great stuff here on the shores of Vancouver Lake. We've got more cloud cover rolling in, and it does appear as though the wind is picking up a bit. These clouds are moving faster, too, so it's kind of revealing some higher activity in the upper elevations of our atmosphere today.
I actually wonder if this is rain, not wind, that we're actually seeing down the course here. Because
could
we are
be,
seeing the clouds kind of coming down here over the starting line. It's quite pretty, and I hate to say that now because I know what it feels like to row in that when you're down there in the squall as it comes through. So so we will definitely keep an eye on that. But we'll do our best here to send you off in a grand fashion with the men's 2V quad, again, B final.
There might have been a false start. It looks like they're backing it down, maybe.
Let us see.
Are they realigning?
Here.
Yeah, I think they're realigning right now at the starting line is what we're seeing here, folks. So this race was supposed to go off at 5:23, so we'll probably be just a little bit delayed. And there they go. It looks like we're... Okay, this is live. So Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, Michael, for letting us know. Michael, our super wonderful tech to my right, he's been letting me know when my mic's been muted, like a champ. Super duper awesome. All right, in this race, we got 3 boats. On the left of your screen, that was Vashon. In the middle there is Whatcom. On the right is Eastside Prep in our men's 2v quad event. 4 rowers, 8 sticks. Good times, always. Oh, and we've got a falcon, actually, now circling the course.
Again, the wildlife out in droves today, not only the animals, but us sitting here under the tent.
Yeah,
just keeping it real.
Some wooks hanging out.
That's right. Absolutely. Some wild things under the tent here. Just excited to sit here and talk about rowing, watching the wildlife out in Lake Vancouver.
I've actually heard that the Sasquatch Scullers do have Bigfoot on retainer as a coaching consult, and additionally a Yeti helps them out with coaching sometimes,
I certainly hope so. The foreign ambassador.
They just had to be walked through how to sign up to qualify for nationals because this is their first time. They just qualified. Which team? It's got Sasquatch.
Some exciting things to report from Sasquatch Scullers. Thank you to Brian, our drone pilot, for letting us know. But Sasquatch Scullers this weekend just qualified for the very first time for national champs, and so they just had to be walked through how to get their entry in now that they've qualified. So really exciting, and we're happy to share stories like that. It brings so much joy to my heart. I just honestly got a little bit emotional hearing that. That's got to be such a huge win for each and every one of those athletes, as well as the coaches. To strike out and create a program is such a nerve-wracking thing. You never know how you're going to do, what athletes are going to show up. Are the parents going to support you? Are you going to get enough funding? So really exciting stuff for that Sasquatch Scullers team. Big congratulations to everybody involved in that program there.
That's right. They'll meet their Yeti cousin, perhaps out in Florida from afar, the cousin from the East Coast, bringing the Sasquatch out from the west,
Super
the Yeti
fun.
to the east, although I've never seen a Yeti in Florida, but I suppose...
They don't like the heat, those Yetis.
They don't love the heat, that's right. Not the snow bunnies
Indeed.
of the mountains there.
Yeah, and I've heard that Bigfoot actually will not be traveling with them. We just got an update that Bigfoot, their coaching consult, will not be traveling with them to Florida for similar reasons. Just can't stand the humidity or the heat, understandably. All right, so we are now 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the men's 2v B final of the quad event, and we can see them there on our screen headed our way. And we're also kind of watching some shore action. You can see the party on the beach, and you can see a lot of boats that are being launched for the last events of the day, which are our high school 8 events, which are scholastic only. It's really cool because a lot of athletes that wouldn't normally get to compete together are getting to throw down with athletes from their school, maybe some cross-club collaboration, and just a really unique and fun event here in the Pacific Northwest that we love to offer. Last year, we saw so many fun costumes and themes being thrown out for the boats, and it seems like we're getting some of that today, so we're really excited to see who wears what. It's kind of like the Met Gala aspect of our weekend here today. And as we look at this race that's developing for the B final of the men's 2v quad event, I think that I want to say Vashon might have a lead, but it doesn't appear as though Whatcom is out of it, and I think Eastside Prep might be behind, but it's still too early to tell, so don't take my word for it. There is rain on the course right now. I can see some dapples and some apples from the rain hitting the water. No big deal. It doesn't appear to be hitting the beach, though, so that's cool. Our spectators are at least dry and happy, but it does appear as though the first kind of 1,200 meters on the course is getting a downpour right now. So,
yeah, that's right. Well,
free shower.
We will make sure that we are comparing apples to apples here if they're out on the course, but it looks like Vashon right now is in the lead. I'm pulling up my binoculars here to look across the water. So it does indeed look like Vashon, but followed very closely by Whatcom, stroked by Remy Witt. So let's keep an eye on those 2 crews in particular in the lead. And again, just behind them, Eastside Prep, not to be forgotten here. just off the back. But again, as they get a little bit closer, as we've seen before, anything could change here. We still have a ways to go in this race as they try to escape the rain. It looks like they are almost literally trying to escape the falling rain, which is quite an incredible scene out there. So definitely come out and show your support. Very fun to do a 3-boat race. Vashon, stroked by Quentin Cherry. Whatcom, stroked by Remy Witt. And Eastside Prep, stroked by Andrew Ma. So hold your horses, hang on to your hats here. You feel a little bit of a breeze picking up from that squall down at the starting line, but hopefully it will pass us as quickly as it arrived. And again, keeping an eye on these places here. It is still Vashon, it looks like, in the lead, but again, not by much. This is a very close race.
Yeah, totes. It's turning into a fun little bout here between Vashon and Whatcom. Just a brief PSA, if you are on the beach or at our venue, just maybe keep your eyes peeled for any trash or any recyclables that might be floating nearby. And if you could just go ahead and pick those up and deposit that in a receptacle, we would be so appreciative. Keeping Vancouver Lake nice and pristine is one of our primary objectives here. We love the environment that we row in, and coming back here year after year is such a privilege. So please do help out and just keep this space clean and nice.
Good, that's right. Just like the Sasquatch, we leave no trace, right? And here they come.
Whitney, stop being so funny. It's hard to commentate when I'm laughing.
In the rain. Well, thank you. I should sit by you more often.
Oh, goodness. Well, it is definitely raining here kind of across the entirety of the venue. We are now hearing those pitter-patters of rain on our tent. It looks like Vashon is in the lead. Not by much. It looks like Whatcom still is in contact, but I don't think that there's enough real estate for them to make a move into that gold medal position here today.
And what a dramatic finish, too, as we get the squall just coming right over the beach where we're all finishing here with a downpour of rain in such a dramatic fashion. Watching Vashon in the last 20 strokes or so bringing up the rate. Let me see if I can get a rating for you on Vashon.
Wow, yeah, good sprinting from Vashon.
Really
here.
great sprint here from Vashon. 39.40.
Wow.
Perfect. That's right where they should be. Really well done here, crossing the line first.
Great execution on that sprint. Way to go, Vashon.
Checking on Whatcom for you here, crossing the line second at a 36-38.
Strong strokes from Whatcom. That was a very impressive sprint from them as well. They kept things nice and clean as they brought that rate up.
That's right. Here we go. And Eastside Prep also starting to rev those engines.
Here we go, Eastside. Yeah,
that's right. Eastside at a 36.
There they go. Yeah, missed out on the opportunity to get in that second or first place position, but still valiant and an awesome sprint there from Eastside. Some really valiant sprinting all across the board here from crews that, even if there's nothing to be gained by it, they're still bringing it up, even if they're...